Hey guys, welcome back. Wait, what? It is Christmas Eve, and let me tell you, my holiday season has not gone how I wanted. I know I posted on my community tab, so you guys kind of know what's going on. Guys, I had to work like 9 days straight. I know 2 days, let me fix this light so it's not like right in your face. 2 days were shorter days, but it was still 9 days straight. I was not a happy camper, but we were shorthanded at work. They moved my manager out of the store into another store without like any notice to us. The manager kind of knew what was going on, but we didn't know till it was like done, and it left us with no manager, and we were already short a key holder. So yeah, this holiday season has not gone at all like I wanted or what I'd hoped. My hubby has been sick for 2 weeks with some kind of crud that he cannot shake. So the festivities or the things that I kind of wanted to do, which was like go see Christmas lights, spend time with family, different things, it just got axed. Coming in here and sewing some projects, like last minute projects. Next, I still have a Christmas gift back here that we're going to bind today because it's not got done and it's Christmas Eve and I'm gifting it tomorrow. But binding, it doesn't take me that long. Cutting the material, ironing the material usually takes me longer than actually sewing it on the quilt. But I wanted to show you a couple things that I have got in before we get to binding. I'm going to grab my coffee. And guys, I messed up and got decaf. I grabbed decaf, but it's fine. It's still coffee, and it might be better for me. Just mentally, it's a placebo that's like, today's going to be okay. It's a warm hug in a cup. It makes me a little less murdery. And then after so many days at work, I was about to get murdery. It doesn't taste any different. It's still coffee, right? There's just no get up and go in it. Okay. I am trying out my new cordless iron today too. Oh yeah, she's warm. I turned the temp. Actually, apparently, it's on medium. So I ordered some things. I don't know if I showed these to you guys because it was just 2 little patterns. I ordered these back in November from, let me look at my receipt. Soft Squares. I might have showed this to you guys, but I can't remember. I got 2 little patterns, Amelia, and I got these little bee. Look how cute these are, because I have some fabric that I can probably do with this Buzzy Bee snack, like placemats. Or I don't know if they're more of a size of a mug rug or a actual placemat, but I just thought these were cute. This one looks really easy. These may or may not go in a giveaway, a future giveaway, but I got them because they were cute. So I'm going to stick them right there on my book holder. This bag, cotton quilt. I took my Christmas quilt that I had finished and took it in for Miss Julie to see where I had got it completed, which she'd seen pictures of it, where I posted pictures of it. But I wanted her to see it in person. And I didn't get it in time to get quilted, so it'll go back after Christmas to get quilted. But this super easy quilt pattern that you can use any kind of fabrics with. It calls for fat quarters and like a border fabric. I'll leave it linked up above where I did this one. It took me like 3 to 4 hours because I was filming. So if I wasn't filming, it might have been more like 3 hours, but I got it done in like 4 hours. So I'm going to lay this over here so I can lose it. And I only got some yardage while I was there. One is a yard that I don't know what I'm going to do with. It might go in a 3-yard quilt. I don't know, but I got a yard. And it is, I just saw it laying on her desk. And I was like, that is beautiful. Give me a yard. Christmas in the Country by Ellen Kay. 3 wishes. And it is just birds. I love birds. And if you've been around me long enough, cardinals are one of my absolute favorite birds. If you know one of the like folklores or kind of wives' tales about cardinals is when you've lost a loved one, and you guys know I've lost loved ones. When a cardinal visits you, and then the same thing is said about butterflies too. If a cardinal visits you, you're getting a visit from a lost loved one. So, and we do have cardinals that live in these trees right around my house. So I see them and I hear them all the time because they have a very distinct chirp or a call. So I got a yard of this. And I got, I think, 3.5 yards of the next fabric I'm going to show you. Because this is going to go for probably one of our upcoming quilts. And it is called Woodland Friends. And I think I have some Woodland Friends floating around from Michael Davis from Wilmington Prints. And I'm going to use this on the backing of this one. The Spilla Rosa Shiloh that we're going to do, and it's got a bunch of little critters, and I just thought it'd be really cute. And she did have this kit, and I think this kit was $55. The Christmas quilt that I just showed you, that was a kit made up for cotton quilts. It was $65, and you can contact them on their Etsy shop. I always have their information linked down below if you'd like to get one of the kits. And she does do that kit in fabrics other than Christmas. Just contact her. But this has like a lot of little critters. This is one of my favorite fabrics in here is squirrels. But there is a lot of trees, snowflakes, little critters. And there's a bigger panel with all these little critters. And I just thought these little red bows, because they have little red scarves, candy cane striped scarves, these little bows, there's candy canes, there's tree branches, not quite the same kind of color, but close enough for me. This is going to be the backing. So I already have that working in my brain. I had already started cutting fabric for a 3-yard quilt. I never got back around to, because once I got home from work, I was done, guys. I was done. That's like Sunday. Was it Sunday? Or was it Monday? I don't even remember. I see my days run together. I got home because I closed. So that means I get home about 8:30. No, it was Sunday because we had our Christmas dinner Sunday for work. So we left work, went got something to eat, traded our gifts. I got home about 8:30, so still about the same time. And sat down, and the next thing I looked up at the clock, and I was like, it's 11:30? It's 11:30. What? Why? How? How is it 11:30? And it's like the time is just going. All right, I'm looking for some fabric. I'm looking for some fabric. And it might have to be this one. That's fine. That's the same as the backing. So I might do this one. Okay. So I need to get, I wanted the other, but I don't know where it's at or if I have enough of it. The teal. So I'm going to get this ironed. I'm going to use my stripology to cut 2.5-inch strips. And then we are going to bind the Pioneer Woman quilt. So that is what I plan on doing today, guys. And hopefully we can get that done. Because like I said, it is a Christmas present. I'm trying to move this one light, but it just don't seem to be working out for me right now. It's a Christmas present. So let me get this ironed. Let me get it cut using my stripology. And we'll see how it goes. This is 3 yards. I mean, this is 3 yards of material. Seems like I had a yard. floating around here somewhere. All right, this, I'm going to sit back here for just a second. We're going to try this. I don't know. My only thing is I can't sit it up like this. I'm used to sitting it up like that. Oh yeah, she's warm. I might have to turn it up on high, but it seems to be doing okay. Yeah, I'm used to being able to sit it down. And what I'm going to have to do is sit it over here for a second. Got to readjust. All right, guys. So I'll bring you back in just a second. Okay, so I'm getting down to, I think it's my last corner. Speak, Shannon. You guys have seen me buying quilts before. I use the same method unless I'm going to hand finish it. If I do that, I sew it to the front, flip it to the back, and do a hidden seam, but my hands will not let me do that anymore. They are just getting like worse and worse. I do have a doctor's appointment next month. She's always booked like a month out. So I'm going to get down here to my end. What you can do is you can take like a little pencil here and a ruler if you need to, and mark a 1/4 inch, because that's where you want to stop. If I didn't have my walking foot on, or not a walking foot, my 1/4 inch foot, I would just sew off the quilt. But I do have my 1/4 inch foot on, so what I do is I'm going to sew up to that mark, and I really can't see it, but I think that's good. We'll back it up one. We're going to cut it and take it completely off the machine. Yeah, that's pretty good. I went past it a hair, but it'll be okay. All right. So to do your miter corners, either you've sewed off at an angle or you have stopped. You're going to take your batting and you're going to flip it, not your batting, your binding, and you're going to flip it up. And you're going to make a straight line from your batting down to the side of, you're going to make a straight line. You want this to be straight. And then once you're straight, I'm going to flip this right back down, and you should have a square edge up here. And then you're just going to put it right back under the machine. And I usually have to give mine a little zhuzh to get it going through all that material. Okay, so I gotta watch where I'm ending at because we want to leave a tail. Okay, so here's the end of my other one, so I'm getting pretty close here. Because you want to leave about 5-6 inches tail. That's good right there. So I'm going to take some scissors and just cut off some excess. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to back it up, take it off. And I am going to have to wind me a bobbin now because I'm down to nothing. As you got two little tails floating around here now. So what you want to do is you're going to lay this one out flat. You're going to lay I'm going to cut just a little bit of this off so it'll lay flatter. Lay this one out flat on the bottom. You're going to take the top one and lay over top. And right here where they meet, you want to leave a 1/4 inch on either side of where they meet. So if you need a ruler, take a ruler and a pencil. Oh, what did I knock over? Scissors. What I usually do is do the bottom one. So right here. I'm going to measure a 1/4 inch from the edge. Then what I'm going to do is lay this top one right over top. Then you can find the mark that you made and mark it on the top one. Okay. And that's where you're going to cut. I know that part's scary. That's always scary for everybody. And you're just cutting the top one. Like that. So now you want to open this back up. And I didn't leave. Here, we can fix that. Come up a little bit closer than I wanted to. With my tail. So don't have the slack that I wanted. Okay. So you're going to open up your tails. You're going to open up this tail. Okay, and you're going to sew right sides together. That's why you need that little bit of slack. If I can get the first corner, the top corner going, I'm good. There we go. Curved a little at the bottom, but I think I'm okay. And voila. Perfect. You can miter it using pretty much the same technique. You just go from corner to corner. I just go straight across because it just the mitering thing. So now I'm going to go back up here and just sew this, finish sewing this back down. Let's see, where did I stop at? Okay. Fix that seam. It's going to be a little thick, so it went over fine. I think I'm going to have a little bubble, and I usually don't have a little bubble. So And it's going to be hid on the inside, so it's fine. Okay. I think it'll be fine. It's going to be hid on the inside. Now the fantastic part of pinning or clipping, and I clip. So I clip. Corners, I've showed you guys how I do my corners. We're going to start opening this up and just pushing it out. That seam opened up. We'll go ahead and kind of tuck corners over, and now let's flip it. I do cut just a teeny little bulk off my corners. Just watch your threads. Okay. Do not cut your threads. You will regret it. I did use my cordless iron. Worked fantastic, but it's gonna rattle, and it's this comes off. This is your water tank, so I wonder if I can do it without even using this water tank attached, because it works fine. It just rattles. Alright guys, now the fun part of, like I said, pinning and clipping. So the way I do my corners is fold it out, and then I just blip right over. And I can always use them later. One right there, because that is a seam on the back. Any threads that need to come off, go ahead and trim them. And I'm just going to go all the way around, and then we'll sew the front down. So I'll bring you back when it's finished. Okay guys, this is a finished quilt. My binding is definitely getting better every quilt I do. My corners are getting better. My binding is getting better. Like everybody says, just practice, practice, practice some more. And I do need to lint roll this girl really good. But look at the corners. Look at my corners. Let me tilt you guys up. Alright, so this one's done. I'm glad to have it done. I bound it in the same material as the back because I had like 6 yards of this material. But yes, she is done. Let's look at one of the other corners. Yes! Alright guys, that is it. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. I hope you had a happy Yule. Hope you had a happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever it is you celebrate this time of year. Or if you don't celebrate anything, I just hope you had a very good week. And I will see you probably after the first of the year, because I don't even know. I can look at my work schedule. I don't even know. But this iron worked really good, and I can tell you it does have an auto shut off because it turned itself off. So that's good to know. Worked great. It just rattles a little bit, but that's just it's just the water tank on there. So I don't know how you would tighten that up, but I'm not really going to worry about it because it works. All right, guys. The next quilt we will probably do is the one I started already cutting, and that was, and I've showed you guys this one. It's this guy right here. It looks like this. I'm just kind of trading out these little squares for a different color. So mine's going to actually have 4 fabrics in it, not 3. Guys, you can play with your patterns. You don't have to stay strictly by the pattern. You can change it up a little bit. That's it. I'm going to fold this one up. Get a lint roller. I'm actually going to get a lint roller first, and I'm going to look for any loose strings, anything like that. Get it nice cleaned up. I'm going to put some stain catcher sheets. There's a lot of lint flying around in the package with her when I send it. So when she first watches it, she can use those. From the video I watched with I See Stars, it didn't fade any hardly at all on her stain catcher sheet. So that is really good to know with this fabric. I wish Pioneer Woman was still producing fabrics, because these have been fantastic to work with. Maybe we need to all start going on her Facebook page or her social medias, be like, we need fabrics again, lady. The Walmart fabrics we need. Here's another corner. Yes, corners are definitely improving. All of it's improving. So I'm very happy with how this one turned out. So my next quilt that will be going to the quilter is the Christmas quilt. And can't wait to get that one back. I got to put borders on it. I think I'm going to put borders on it. I'm not sure yet. All right, guys. I will see you probably after the New Year. So Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.